From time to time, I read Boat International. I subscribe, in fact, to Boat Pro that gives some really good insight into what's happening in the yachting industry. I'll put a link to that in the description. When I read yesterday that Italian Sea Group have announced revenue of €262.2 million in the first 9 months of 2023 and an order book of €1.3 billion of yachts, and when I reflected on the fact that the two most astonishing yachts that I visited at the Monaco show this year were both built by Italian Sea Group, to be honest, I felt a little ashamed that I haven't really featured them much on this YouTube channel. In the interests of no longer feeling ashamed, here is everything you need to know about Italian Sea Group. Even if you have never heard of Italian Sea Group, you're probably very familiar with this: the $4 million, 60 knots, carbon fibre, exquisitely styled Lamborghini 63 speedboat. I've seen several of these around the south of France. In Cannes, I saw 3 of them on the same quay, but I was unable to find out how many they have built to date. What I can tell you though is that they have 12 more either in construction or on order, and they are limiting production to a total of 63 units of the Lamborghini 63. Lamborghini, in fact, being founded in 1963. The full name of this yacht is the Tecnomar For Lamborghini 63, Tecnomar being one of the brands in the Italian Sea Group. As well as the Lamborghini yachts, they also produce these eye-catching yachts under the model name Evo. The 120 is a very impressive looking vessel indeed. They have built 2 of these. They are all aluminium, high volume yachts with a solid performance of a 22 knot top speed and a range of about 1,600 nautical miles, although I should add that you have to slow right down to 10 knots to accomplish that. The Evo line doesn't only include the 120 either. They have also built 4 of these sexy looking 55s that warrant a look on board as soon as I get the chance. Another brand in the group is Admiral. Now, in my opinion, they never did much that was very exciting before they became a part of Italian Sea Group, but now that has certainly changed. 2 of the most remarkable yachts that I saw at the Monaco show were Admirals. And this one in particular absolutely blew my mind. Kensho. She's a 75-metre yacht, so that's around 245 feet. Sadly, there are no photographs available of her interior, and when I visited her in the show, we were asked not to take photographs on board, so I've taken screenshots from Northrop & Johnson's intelligence system, which is why you may see a watermark on some of them. That coloured wool that you can see with the monkeys on it is hand-stitched silk. The bathtub that you can see here appears to be a single block of marble. It has to be one of the most exquisitely appointed super yachts, inside and out, that I have ever had the pleasure of visiting. She charters, by the way, for €900,000 per week, and I would imagine that is a sensational experience. So if you are a qualified charter client, then do let me know and I can make that happen for you. My records indicate that Kensho is the largest yacht that Admiral have ever built, but they're also responsible for some smaller yachts in the 50-metre plus range, including Life Saga, that I have always found to be a particularly beautiful vessel. 65 metres long, so that's about 213 feet. She's a fairly traditional yacht with a steel hull and aluminium superstructure, a 15 knot top speed and a 5,000 nautical mile range. Really nothing exceptional in any of that, but I just find her to be a very elegant, beautifully proportioned vessel that is a great example of Admiral's ability to build one-off custom yachts to a high standard for their clients. Life Saga was actually sold by an acquaintance of mine who doesn't work for Northrop & Johnson. I've known him ever since he got into brokerage over 20 years ago, and he has had an incredible, successful career. And that segues nicely into me reminding you that since so many viewers of this channel dream of becoming yacht brokers, I have developed the Yacht Broker Masterclass. Now, this is, without a doubt, the most comprehensive course ever developed to tell a yacht broker everything you need to know, from the various types of contracts, how to deal with buyers, how to deal with sellers, the payment structure. Really everything you need to know if you are serious about a change of career and lifestyle. We've had quite a few people signing up already. A strong community of students is building up. So I've put a link to a video with more information about that at the end of this video, and a link to the Masterclass website below. It's not cheap, precisely because it is so comprehensive and thorough. So many people are signing up to the newsletter at that link first to get a taste of what it's all about. I don't want people to spend a load of money on a course if they're not really sure that it's for them. So the free newsletter will give you a taster and time to decide if you want to invest in something that really can transform your life and provide a wonderful lifestyle and, of course, excellent financial rewards. That said, back to the Italian Sea Group. Last year they bought two new brands that are associated with each other, Picchiotti and the rather more well-known brand Perini Navi. Picchiotti has an incredible and very long history going back to the 1500s and is associated with motor yachts, whilst Perini Navi is more closely associated with these beautiful sailing yachts. In recent years, Picchiotti have delivered a couple of these gorgeous Philippe Briand designed vessels that make up part of the Vitruvius line of yachts. I met the owner of one of them at a conference a couple of years ago, and he had quite literally cruised the world on board and had a fantastic photograph collection as proof. These are real, tried and tested explorer yachts, and I would not hesitate to recommend them for anybody seriously contemplating world cruising. The Picchiotti model that caught my eye though is their new range of gentleman's yacht. Just look at what a beauty this is, and I have to say I don't think there's anything else quite like it on the market. Available in a 24 metre, a 30 metre, a 33 metre, a 44 metre and a whopping 55 metre version. These are all conceived to be built in all aluminium, and each one comes with this rather charming custom-built limo tender. As far as I can ascertain, there's nothing really groundbreaking with the technical details of these yachts, but I do think that the classic design aesthetics will attract yacht buyers. So if you're watching this video, are qualified and would like more information about them, please do get in touch. The final brand that is well worth a mention is Perini Navi. Italian Sea Group actually rescued Perini from liquidation 2 years ago, almost to the day, and it seems to have been a successful transaction for them. One of the yachts that I mentioned earlier that I visited at the Monaco show was the brand's first ever catamaran called Art Explorer, a 47-metre yacht that is actually built to be a floating museum showcasing various works of art. I have to say she is quite a spectacular and certainly totally unique vessel. That is not exactly the core business of Perini Navi though, and they report construction of 3 yachts since they acquired the company. A 47-metre fast cruising sloop, a 56-metre yacht that nothing whatsoever is known about apart from its name, Perfection, and a 60-metre vessel that looks like it will be along the more traditional lines of Perini Navi yachts. As a matter of fact, the last yacht that Perini built before the acquisition was a 60-metre called Seven. So I do wonder if this particular yacht, that was already in build at the time of the acquisition, will be a sister ship. You may have seen that I have another YouTube channel called Yacht Builders, in which I visit yacht builders from around the world and show their facilities and some details of how they go about building these amazing objects. I would love to visit the Italian Sea Group and show you their facility. It is absolutely spectacular. I'll send them this video as a kind of a strong hint that I'd like to do that. And if you can leave a few comments on your thoughts about this brand too, I'm sure that will go a long way in helping the cause. Next Saturday, I shall be publishing a walkthrough video of a 90-foot yacht built by Italian shipyard Dominator. These are super stylish vessels, and I debut one of our new yacht brokers, Ed Cavendish, who will be telling you all about it. Newsflash from a yacht that I'm filming in Turkey at the moment. Actually, on Saturday we won't be publishing Cadet 5 with Ed Cavendish, but rather a rather beautiful classic Fed ship called Blumar 2. Cadet 5 will be published the week afterwards. By the way, if you know what yacht I'm on at the moment, or at least what model of yacht, leave a comment below. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell icon, and all those good things for this video. Now, I was hoping we could have interviewed Ed yesterday so that we would have had time to get that video done for the Saturday after we publish this. So now we're on a tight timeline.